Hello gang, Merlin Don on the mic. Today we will talk about Shirahoshi, the new leader, the new Green Yellow Leader from OP11, 5 life, 5k attack power. You will say, why 5k life? And the reason why is because this leader can't attack. Exactly, for example, like Rebecca, right? So this leader is a 5 life leader and it has an effect which you can activate in your main phase once per turn. So you can arrest one of your Dawn cards and then turn one card from the top of your life cards face up. Then you play up one Neptunian type character card or Megalo with a cost equal or less than the number of the Dawn cards on your field from your hand. So what we do with this leader is when we are, for example, at 5 Dawn, we can arrest one Dawn and we play one 5 cost character from our hand. And by character I mean the Neptunian character, like the Sea Beasts, for example, for free. Well, it costs 1 Dawn. And then you have the remaining 4 Dawns to play something else. Great, right? So it's like a leader where you flood the board with characters. This is why this leader can't attack, and this is why this leader has 5 life. Like every in-depth guide that we have here, guys, we will first analyze the cards that you need and you want to find, and the cards that this deck has, the combinations and the curve, the best curve. Then we will check the deck list in the simulator, and finally we will go and see the gameplay. So I have prepared one game for you guys. So we talked about the leader. Let's see what we search when we grab the first 5 cards after drawing the first 5 cards, right? So we search, of course, our searcher, the Shirahoshi, so that we will be able to play something when we start. Then we search for something that we can play and also search with it, like Madara, and of course the Sakura. It is like a great Sea King's beast that we can sit out with our leader's ability. It's a 5 cost 7k attack power beast, which we can use either to attack our opponent or we rest it and we KO one of our opponent's characters with 3 cost or less. How you play is like so in the early game between 1 and 3 Dawns, you don't use your leader's ability. You will most likely go and play, let's say one, or you can also use your leader's ability. You can use your leader's ability to bring one of these 2 right on the field for free. But other than that, you can use your, you can play your searcher and search, or like we said before, you can also play one of these. So best case scenario, we'll talk about it later. You will play in your first turn this character. On your 3 Dawn curve, you use 1 Dawn to search with it, and then with the remaining Dawns, you bring one of these on the field. Between 4 and 6 Dawns, you use your leader's ability, you bring one of your beasts on the game, and then with the remaining Dawn, you bring either another beast on the field, or you attach them to your characters and you attack. 7-8 Dawn, you play your holy zones, you become aggressive and you try to finish the game. And of course, your finishers is a holy zones and the Don Quixote Don Flamingo. And we will see that also in our game, in the game play that I have prepared for you guys, how great this card is. To defend ourselves, we have the 2 Ks here on the left side, which we can also play with our leader's ability. On the right side, we have our blockers. Bear in mind that to be able to use your leader's ability, you need to use your beasts. to flip this card over again, or you need to take that life. So what I mean is, when you use your leader's ability, one of your life cards is open, right? Is your opponent can see it, and you can also see it. And then in order to be able to use your leader's ability again, you need to use something like wrong character, something like that, I think. Exactly. On play, you may flip the top card of your life area face down. So if your life, if it's faced up, you play this card from your leader's ability, and then you place this card again face down. So on the next turn, you are able to play to use your leader's ability again. So this is really important, guys. And we have also locked characters like this one. So it's a blocker. Once per turn, we may turn one card from the top of our life cards face down. So we use this, and then at the end of the turn, we set this character again as active. So we attack with him, and then he becomes active again. Combinations, we play Smoker here. We play Smoker, why? Because if we play him on curve, not only has he banish, but we can use the activate main. We gain one Dawn back, and we use this Dawn with our leader's ability to bring one beast on the field. It's a crazy combo. So the odd curve is preferred, of course. Why? Because let me copy this also, because it's not bad. We'll do it like that. Sorry for that, but okay. So you want to go first, you want to play your Shirahoshi on the first turn, then on the second turn you have 3 Dawns, right? With 1 Dawn you search with this card because it's an activate main, and then you have 2 Dawns left. You use 1 Dawn with your leader's ability, and then you bring one of these 2 on the field. So you have search, you have established a blocker, and then on the 5 Dawn, of course, if you don't have if you don't have the 1 cost searcher, you can just play one of these with using your Dawns. It's like it's okay. On the 5 Dawn, you can play your Smoker, then use the Smoker's activate main, set up to one of your Dawn cards as active, and then you use your leader's ability and you bring 1 beast. So you have on the 5 Dawn, you can have like 1, 2, 3 characters. On the 7 Dawn, you play your Hody. On the 9 Dawn, you play a Hody and Shirahoshi's effect. On the 10 Dawn, you play your Don Quixote Don Flamingo. If you go second, on the first 2 Dawns, you can play your Shirahoshi and Search also with it. On the 4 Dawn, you can play your one of these characters and use the leader's ability as well. So you bring one of these 2 and another Sea Beast. On the 6th Dawn, you can play your Smoker and also use your leader's ability. On the 8th Dawn, you play your Hody, leader's ability. 10th Dawn, Don Quixote Don Flamingo. It's a really interesting leader, and I really like the way you play with this leader, and we will also see about it. Let's see the deck list. Let's go about to see the deck list. So we play 3 Doffies, it's our finisher, 4 Hody Jones with eyes closed, 4 Smoker. I wouldn't go down even one of these to these cards. It's way too crazy with this deck. We play our Sea Beasts like Rocco, 6 cost, 8k. Lord of the Coast on play is also great. Up to one of your opponent's rested characters will not become active in your opponent's next phase. So you play this character and you lock one of your opponent's characters. Of course, your Searcher, of course, another vanilla 6/7. Then a Sea Beast that you can play and also search another. So it replaces itself. A 2k Jimpy. Sakura, we talked about this card. A big body, and you can also use it to KO a 3 cost or less. And then we have a blocker that flips the top card of your life area face down and searches. We have Cone Mage's blocker, activate main. You flip the card, the life card, and then it becomes active again. So you can attack with him and then it becomes active again. A 2k and also 6-7 which you can play. And of course Megalo. You can either bring him with your leader's ability or play him like that, and on your opponent's turn, because your leader is Shirahoshi, this character is a 6k power character. So this is a deck list, pretty straightforward what this does. Let's go without any further ado to the game. And we play against Team B, so against a Fizz, right, or a Fizz man. We go second. He plays his Shirahoshi here as he goes first, and let's see what we do here. So he draws an Arlong and he attacks us. So we take, we don't really care about it. And here he stands, of course, his Shirahoshi and one of his Dons. Now we play, we hard play with 4 Don. There are many things that you can do. You either play a 3 cost and you play these two, or you can also hard play that. It's up to you guys. It's up to you exactly the way you wanna play here. I want to keep 1k counter in my hand because we do have a play on the next turn, but like I said, it's up to you. And we can see how we can flat the board and what we can do also on a later stage. So on the next turn we are at 6 Tons. Let's see. He attacks our. He rests our Fizz, and then he attacks us. Of course, we have the counter, and we are able to defend it. Now on our turn, we use our leader's ability. We bring a big Fizz on the field. And then, of course, we have 5 more Dons. We bring our Smoker and we KO his Searcher here. So what he does here is he brings a Vanderdecker and he kills our rested character. Fair enough. And now he has 5 Dons left and he attacks us with a 7k swing, which we take, because we are fine and we have some blockers in our hand. Way too many blockers, actually. So we're at 8 Don, so on our next turn we can play our Doffy, and now we bring our Beast, which is also able to KO his blocker, and then we attack with Smoker with 9k, and we banish this card from our opponent's life. Then we attack with the other beast that we have, and we play our 2 blockers. Play our 2 blockers, we have a full board, and he has nothing. He's at 9 Don. So let's see what our opponent does here. He plays a Jimpy, a classic move when you play against Jimpy. This card is really overpowered, and he can rest one of our characters and give himself Rush. But we do have another blocker, right? So he goes 7 to the Beast, we defend that. He goes 8 here, and we defend that as well because we do have a Doffy and Smoker, and now it's our turn. So the fact that he doesn't have any rested characters is not great for us, because we can't use our Doffy, because that would apply only on his leader. So I was like, okay, you know what, I will go ahead and try to take his life instead. So we attack with 3 of our characters, and the fact that our leader can't attack makes me go all in to this 11k swing with one of our blockers. We still have Megala, we have 3 life, we can't lose on the next turn, probably, right? Let's see what he does here. So he brings another GMP, he rests our Megalo, and he plays a Narlong. But no blocker, character Raz is okay, and he clears, I think, our board, except our Megalo. And our Megalo, guys, does the job. We attach everything on him, and of course, we win the game. I think he has just 12k, and we win. But this is more or less the gameplay of Shirahoshi. Is a really interesting leader. I wouldn't say by any means that she is at this point like a meta leader. No, it's not a meta deck, but it's a fun deck, a really fun deck to play, to bring in your locals, and it might top your locals, especially if your opponents do not know how to play against this deck or what this deck does. And don't forget, using your Doffy, you can freeze everything in the end of your opponent, or you can also use your Hody to go and be more aggressive, right? Okay guys, this was it for today. This is the Shirahoshi Leader. I hope that you liked the video. I hope that you enjoyed the video as much as I did. Write me down on the comment section below what you think about this leader, and if you're gonna play it. What do you think about the deck list? If you like the deck list, if you could change something, and tell me what that would be. Thank you all for watching, guys.